The Road by Cormac McCarthy is a novel set in a post-apocalyptic world where a father and his young son are traveling south to avoid the oncoming winter. The novel is divided into chapters that are not explicitly labeled, but can be identified by breaks in the narrative. In the first chapter, the father and son are introduced as they begin their journey on foot. The father is haunted by memories of his wife and their life before the apocalypse. He is fiercely protective of his son and teaches him how to survive in the brutal world they live in. They scavenge for food and shelter and encounter both friendly and dangerous people along the way. In the second chapter, the father and son come across a house and decide to take shelter there for the night. They discover a hidden underground cellar full of food, water, and supplies. The father is skeptical of their good fortune and suspects that there may be someone else hiding in the house. In the third chapter, the father and son continue their journey south, encountering both survivors and dangers on the road. They come across a man who is dying from exposure and starvation, and the father shows him mercy by ending his suffering. The son is troubled by the concept of death and his father's willingness to kill, but the father insists that it is necessary for their survival. In the fourth chapter, the father and son come across an abandoned town and decide to search for supplies. They find an abandoned supermarket and take what they can, but they are ambushed by a group of armed men. The father and son manage to escape with their lives, but not without being injured. In the fifth chapter, the father's health begins to deteriorate from his injuries sustained in the ambush. The son takes on more responsibility for their survival and becomes more independent. The father is haunted by dreams of his wife and struggles to continue on, but is motivated by his love for his son. In the sixth and final chapter, the father and son reach the coast and find a boat. The father is too weak to continue, and he tells his son that he must go on without him. He gives his son a gun for protection and tells him to never give up hope. The novel ends with the son walking off into the unknown future, determined to survive. The road explores themes of survival, love, and hope in the face of utter devastation. It is a haunting portrayal of a world stripped of everything but the will to survive, and the bond between a father and son that endures even in the darkest of times. McCarthy's sparse, poetic prose captures the desolate landscape and the characters' struggle for survival with a raw intensity that leaves a lasting impact on the reader.